All right, team, let's talk healing. Number one, most important thing is turning our DNA on and off at the right time. 3 Nobel Prizes given out in 2017 for this. Neonatal ICUs achieving 30 to 40% faster discharge rates as a result of this. Apple, the biggest company in the history of the world, the first $1 trillion company, changed their screens and their phones based off of this. And this is the circadian rhythm, a 24-hour cycle that is in every single one of us without exception. So the way it works is every human being that has eyeballs, I have to label these, has a third type of receptor called melanopsin. This doesn't pick up light though as in us seeing each other right now. It only picks up a color change that happens twice a day. If it does, it'll send a signal to the brain, a special little portion, and I have to label this one as well, called the SCN. You've heard of your heart having a pacemaker, speeding it up, slowing down the rhythm. This is the pacemaker of the entire body. And when I say the entire body, I mean every hormone, every organ, and just about every cell. This portion of the brain sets the rhythm for them turning on or off to either be in a state of work or repair. It is a giant on-off switch. You can't work while you're repairing. You can't repair while you're working. Most importantly, this is DNA based, meaning every human has this, regardless of your age, your race, your gender, what you did in your life, how much money you made, how much money you didn't make, where you live. Everybody is the same in this regard. We are either in the circadian rhythm or out of it. And it just so happens to be that this twice a day signal that we are made to see that controls the rhythms of our entire body just so happens to be sunrise and sunset. There is a color change that happens in the sky that these receptors are meant to pick up and then send a signal to the brain that either sets us up to be in a pattern of work or in a state of repair. For instance, this evening, sunset is around 6 p.m. If you were to go outside for just 5 to 10 minutes, and you do have to be outside for it, within 30 minutes, your brain is making melatonin. A lot of people have heard of melatonin. Many of us have taken it before as a sleep aid. However, melatonin does not put us to sleep or keep us asleep. It is the signal for our body to transition from the work state into the repair state, meaning you are meant to be healing every single night from sunset to sunrise without exception. So if this is the way our body is supposed to go, why are we all so sick? Well, it turns out that the most traumatic, stressful, working thing that you can put your body through every single day is to consume food. It is a war zone from your mouth to your anus. All of the bacteria, virus, fungus, the acids, the bases, the churning, the mixing, the squishing and gooing and oohing and pooing. There is nothing more traumatic that you can do to yourself. This means is that when we consume food at night, we turn our healing off and we switch back into work mode, the work being the digestion, and you will stop healing all night long until the digestion is done, meaning you are losing anywhere from 6 to 8 hours every single night that you have a meal once melatonin is in the bloodstream. Reasons for this are our organs need to heal as well. So they start shutting down once melatonin gets into the bloodstream. The pancreas does not release insulin as well once melatonin is in the bloodstream, meaning your blood sugars will stay higher all throughout the night. Your digestive tract does not work as well, meaning your food will sit in there and not move properly and basically rot. Your kidneys do not filter as well, meaning acid levels will build up in your blood. All kinds of issues arise when we stop our healing and go back to work at night. Just a brief list out of the book includes ADHD, autism, SAD, anxiety, panic attack, depression, compromised learning, nocturnal epilepsy, bipolar syndrome, ICU, delirium, migraine, PTSD, seizure, mania, psychosis, multiple sclerosis, Huntington's, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, bacterial infection, sleeping sickness, malaria, arthritis, asthma, allergy, lymphoma, insomnia, Prader-Willi, obstructive sleep apnea, delayed sleep phase syndrome, non-24-hour sleep-wake syndrome, familial advanced sleep phase cycle, leaky gut, indigestion, heartburn, stomachache, Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, inflammatory bowel disease, inflammatory bowel syndrome, metabolic syndrome, weight gain and obesity, childhood obesity, type 2 diabetes, pre-diabetes, stroke, dyslipidemia, hypertension, heart arrhythmia, chronic kidney disease, fatty liver disease, steatohepatitis, ovarian cancer, breast cancer, liver fibrosis, colon cancer, liver cancer, lung cancer, polycystic ovarian syndrome, irregular menstrual cycle, postpartum depression, inability to conceive, motion sickness, or morning sickness, miscarriages. It's a partial list. Now, this isn't to say it's going to heal all of those. What it's saying is when the body is not allowed to heal, all of these things are easy to achieve. So this is why when we eat is far, far, far more important than what we eat. Our food is work, and it belongs in the day with the rest of the food. Preferably, as recommended, 1 hour after sunrise that we see outside, 5 to 10 minutes, get the system working. Then we can have our breakfast. So for instance, sunrise this morning was about 7:10, meaning breakfast could potentially be at 8:10, once melatonin is out of the bloodstream. Well, just as we don't want to mix melatonin and food in the morning, we don't want to do the same in the evening. So this recommendation is not in the book, it is mine. They say 2 to 3 hours before going to bed. Sure, if you are normal weight, normal tensive, normal cholesterol, no heart attack, diabetes, stroke risk, no cancer, fit, run 5, go for it. You are like most of us, fat, sick, and nearly dead. The recommendation would be to stop all food intake 1 hour prior to sunset. So right now that would be 5 p.m. Regardless, all food, in theory, belongs in the sunlight. The other thing to avoid is blue light. You think of it as just bright light. If you go outside for 5 to 10 minutes at 6 p.m. tonight and watch sunset and come back inside and expect melatonin to start being made within 30 minutes, if you put another sun up inside of your house, that will not happen. A lot of people say, I have insomnia. I turn everything off at 10, 11, 12, and I cannot fall asleep until 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Congratulations. You are just the same as every other human in society for the last thousands upon thousands of years. We fall asleep 2 to 3 hours after sunset in every culture. You do not have insomnia. You have just chosen to not have sunset until when you actually want to go to bed. And unfortunately, the body just does not work that way. That is why these, I call them the greatest invention in human history since the dawn of everything that we live inside. These are blue light blocking glasses. Now sunset stays sunset. Obviously, we're not getting rid of TVs, laptops, computers, bright lights in our homes. You can dim them down, but they are staying. With these, your brain continues to make melatonin. You enter into the healing phase. Amazing things happen. Even this particular pair, they say, oh, put them on, 1 hour before you continue. Sunset is sunset is sunset. So one of the things I like to demonstrate is flux meter. This is a measurement of light. Right now, looking up, if I looked at the lights, it'd be about 200 coming in across horizontal level. We're about 85 to anywhere to 100. In order to keep the brain from not making melatonin, all it takes is 10 lux of blue light. The brain may still squeak some out. And now, when we go through the lenses, we drop down to 3.5 lux of all red light. It takes 10 lux of blue light to stop melatonin production. Now we're at 3.5 lux, and it's all red light. Sunset has been achieved and can be maintained with blue light blocking glasses. The real kind, get you a good pair. This is the best investment you can make for your health. Do not skimp here. Now, one of my favorite things also is, so we're at, 200 to 100 in the house whenever we look around. Guess how many lux it is outside right now? It's been raining a little bit, it's overcast, it's dark, it's dreary a little bit. It is 12,500 lux outside. There is no comparison. I hear a lot of people say, oh yeah, I turn on my lights when I wake up in the morning to help set the circadian rhythm and get things going. You cannot compete with the sun. We have to go outside. Okay, so that's the lux meter, blue light blocking glasses. Best invention ever, best investment for your health. Put the work where the work belongs, put the healing where the healing belongs. You are made to see sunrise and sunset. We get vitamin D from the sun. We are made to be outside. One of the biggest mistakes we have made as a society is to remove the sun from our lives and to stay indoors at all times. We were built to be in the sun for thousands upon thousands upon thousands of years. This is brand new in terms of human history. So, this is the circadian rhythm. It is inside all of us. It is DNA based. We are made to see sunrise and sunset. We are made to be outside. We are made to heal every single night from sunset to sunrise, if we let it. And amazing things will happen. What kind of amazing things, you ask? We went through the list. The biggest things that I see, though, are blood pressure, hypertension, cholesterol, hyperlipidemia, diabetes, I'll put that as DM, heart attack, stroke, cancer, and sleep apnea. So much of this can be improved upon when you allow your body to heal. We really don't know what's going on with us in terms of diseases of chronic illness until we get back into the circadian rhythm. And this doesn't take long. It is DNA based. Your body will thank you when you start doing it. You will not have to fight against it. There are neurotransmitters like dopamine, serotonin that start getting released that we enjoy. People believe sunrises and sunsets are beautiful. Why? You're turning your DNA on and off exactly when it's supposed to be turned on and off. You're doing the work when the work belongs, the healing where the healing belongs. Things can't help but improve. It is amazing stuff. There isn't anything more effective for your health than getting your body back into the circadian rhythm that it was designed to be in. What do you want? You aren't part of this. No, you're not. You're not part of this. You go sit down. You go sit down. No. Go, nobody needs you. Yeah. Go. No. Go sit down.